So, I'm in Kingston. I'm on Colbourg Street, sitting outside of 232. 232 is a house that I lived in for 2 years with a couple of close friends from university. And as I was driving back home, I realized I hadn't been to Kingston since 1995. And so I thought it was time for me to come back. Colbourg Street is a bit of a rough street. It's north of Princess, north of the student ghetto, more in the real ghetto. And I'll never forget when my dad and mom dropped me off to 232. We lived upstairs. Julie, Chris, Davis, Dana, and then the second year, Sarah came in. We lived there, and we all went to we all lived in Morris Hall first year. Anyways, when my dad and mom dropped me off and I moved in, they were so devastated. My dad cried driving home because of just the state of the street. And if you look here at this guy is driving by or walking by. You look there at 223. My first week here, I don't know if it's still a halfway house, but I was woken up because the tenant in the room just above the where the satellite dish is was throwing up outside the window and onto the overhead, and that's how I woke up one of the mornings that the first week that I was here. Hannah, on this street is where I've seen 2 rats, the only non-pet rats I've seen, and they weren't very cute. And being here makes me remember what I realized back then, and still know it now, that, you know, a couple bad decisions and you could find yourself in a really bad spot. So it made me realize that you can't really take anything for granted, and you have to work really hard. I've also been talking about university lately with a couple of people, but people who are involved in drama and theater, and talking that I was in the, took drama in university, and telling them that I don't remember anything at all. I'm a clean slate. Having conversations, and people know that, I'm a high school teacher. I could be a high school teacher, English and drama. They'll start asking me questions, or, oh yeah, you must know so-and-so and this or that. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm a clean slate. So given all that, I decided not to drive down to the university. Most of my memories were either in the bars or at 232. So I have a little song here that I want to dedicate to Corky. This is more from first year. Dancing in Morris, going to dollar bills. Makes you think of us, walking hand in hand on the ice, dancing on the dancing carpet. So this is for you, little Corky. Hope you're well. I miss my Morris girls. Okay.